What up, everybody? It's your firstborn son, Coop, joined today by Percy, the probably pessimist pickle puss. Loves it when I eh, eh, tickle his pickle. Tickle the pickle. Just the tip, though. So, I finally, got a new request for some more Ren. I definitely don't have any complaints about that. So, Jenny Jance, however it's pronounced, thank you so much. I really appreciate the request. So, there were two requests in this comment. The first is the tale of Jenny and Screech, and the second one, I believe it was Violet Trilogy that they said, but when I looked online, all I could find is like Violet Tale or something like that. And I think they asked for me to do both of them in the same video. I don't have time for that right now, so I'm going to jump into two. I'm going to do one right now and then do one later tonight because I got an eye appointment to make sure that I'm not dying of a lack of vision. So let's do it. Let's jump into it. I have not seen this. Don't know anything about it. It's 13 and a half minutes long. But we got this. We can do this. Let's go. Love it.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street, somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet, she was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before she wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain, he'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech, he was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief, but 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware, maybe intuition bugging her and making her so scared. Sirens sounded in the distance at the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Our poor girl Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete, and he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath. It was a quiet, dark night.
This what this brings to mind is just how good of a storyteller Ren is. I think I've said this before on other videos, like other Ren reactions, but he is just a brilliant storyteller. It almost, I don't know who to compare it to, but like almost a Shakespeare or Mark Twain kind of thing, where he can tell you a beautiful story, but also rhyme it and put it to music. And again, I don't know what's going to happen in this video. It might turn out to be super dark, but I just think it's pretty cool that he's just jamming on a guitar. I mean, I love guitar, but acoustic especially. I don't know. There's something, well, I like them both, but just for different reasons. But I just think that's rad, man. He's just in an alley jamming out with a guitar, singing, telling a story. And I dig it already.
In an empty street, somewhere on the city. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked here about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
Dude can sing and rap and play instruments. He's like a triple threat. Samuel L. Jackson?
Our story, it starts right at the end. At the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. Dear Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate. With something far more sinister in mind, does away. Hey, babe, you in? Nah, nothing really. I'm just a bit tired. Listen, can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes!
He's busy, guy.
Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard.
I don't know if there's ever been somebody named Screech that was on the up and up. Never heard of like a small business owner named Screech or a CEO named Screech. Not that I'm a big fan of CEOs. But yeah, that's a name you don't get willingly. Other people give you the name Screech and you're like, what the fuck? Go!
Was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest.
Nicely done.
Our story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying 1 street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
What now, Ren? Something new, something different? Oh. All right, so I must have misunderstood Jenny's comment. I was thinking there was one and then the other, but I guess they just run consecutively. Cool. Means I have time to do it. Double feature, folks. Yeah. Get it.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beeps and bloodstains, she's our lady weep. She's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale.
I know I've said this on other videos, mostly the ones that I first saw of him. And I'm sure it's probably hard to believe. It's probably just like, I don't know why this dude's saying this. It doesn't make sense. And it's not like it makes him cool. Well, hopefully that makes you believe that I'm telling the truth, because it doesn't make me cool. But I used to look exactly like Ren looks now, or at least in this video. Like if I cut my hair short on the sides, left it long on top, and was like 24 again, that dude's what I looked like. And I'm sorry to say, Ren, like if that's the case, you might end up looking like this when you're older. Just know that now. Deal with it mentally, because one day you might be this guy. And here we go.
Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took a tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she felt fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took a tie but never left the room. History repeats itself, he paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound.
Dude, I will really never understand like how people are bullies like that, especially to women. You know, from what little I understand of it, it's like about control. Like some people are just addicted to control, like Diddy. Like he'd do stuff to other people just to make them feel small, just to make them feel like he was in charge of them. And it just makes no sense to me. And I guess I'm lucky because everybody's brain is different. None of us are really exactly the same. And I don't know. I feel better knowing that the people I interact with are glad that I interacted with them. And the times that, I may get in like an argument with my wife and I've been like, I just get like pissed and say shit that I don't mean and make her feel terrible. I spend so much time feeling guilty for that because I hate bringing pain to other people, especially the people that I love. So it's just hard for me to wrap my head around that. Like there's so many people that can just go around hurting other people and they don't give a shit. But I guess that kind of goes to show like there are a lot more psychopaths or sociopaths than most people think. I think it's something like 1% of the population, at least in America, is a sociopath. So 1 in 100 people. So let's see, there's what, 350-ish million people in the country. So what's that? 3.5 million sociopaths in the country. Holy shit! Yeah. I'm sorry, ladies. Man, it must be tough. It must be. I'm no tough guy. I'm no muscle man, but it's like I'm 215 pounds, 5'11". I can handle my own. I'm not, 5'3", 105 pounds. It just makes a huge difference. And I'm just sorry, ladies. I hope you never have to go through something like that. And if you do, I hope you get out of it as soon as possible. None of these assholes that abuse women deserve anything but a prison cell. And I know it's super hard to get out of situations like that. Like my mom had to do that when I was an infant. And so she's explained to me how difficult that is. It's like, hey, I'm going to go from this house to just being homeless with 2 kids because I have to leave my guy. Like that shit ain't easy. That might be one of the hardest things you ever go through in your life, especially if you have kids. So I'm just sorry, ladies, or any men that have to go through something like this. Like, fuck bullies. Fuck them. I'm glad we're getting to a place where that's not socially acceptable. And I'm hoping in a couple generations, violence is rare. I know that's wishful thinking, but let's fucking hope our kids don't have to go through what we went through, right?
Sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, 1 to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood splat, bone crack, knick knack, paddywhack, 1 to the jaw and the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I want to do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence.
She dead.
Wait. Say something, Violet.
You done fucked up, bro.
Not one word. She stays quiet. London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins aligned side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
Damn, that was pretty powerful. It really was. Man, some of those parts, I'm just like, man, this is some killer guitar. I want to jam out. And then other parts, the story is just like, tough story to listen to. But it's the truth. I mean, that's one thing I can say about Ren, man. He never pulls punches. He definitely tells the truth. So, Jenny, thank you. Thank you for the request. Those of you who have watched, if you're a Ren fan, if you're a fan of anything, throw me some requests. That's my favorite thing to do, is some requests, because I want to know what you guys like. So let's keep it up. Throw me a comment, give me a suggestion, give me a like, share, subscribe, whatever the hell you think is right to do. And as always, I love you. Thank you for being my one and only friend. And I will catch y'all on the next one.